Hi, Timothy Unker here, and in this video I want to discuss a few different data types for numbers in C. Okay, so I'm going to call this file, let's just call it numtypes.c, maybe numtypes1.c, because it's not going to be all inclusive, but I am going to go through a couple of them. So again, if you're following along, we want to put our information at the head of our C document. The purpose of this program is to discuss integers and floats and formatting, okay, of those numbers. And we'll put our copyright information, okay, and we'll include our header file and start our main function. And I'm going to first talk about a different type besides an integer, which is a float, and how we would pass in the float. Okay, so I'm going to say something like Castiel's temperature, let's say it's pretty high, is %F. That's how we're going to pass in a float, and let's say 100.9. And we'll do an escape character and an N here, and then we'll just return 0. And I'm going to save this, and let's compile it and see what we get. So I'm going to go to eShell. If you're following along with Emacs, that's what I'm using. So we're going to compile. This is numtypes.c. Let's put output numtypes1. Okay, and let's run numtypes1. And we see Castiel's temperature is 100.9. Now we just had the 0.9, but it keeps going 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. There is a way we can format that. So let's exit out of here and let's do that. So we could do 3.1f. And that's going to be one place after the decimal and 3 before. So let's do Control-X, Control-S to save and go to eShell. Let's compile again and let's run it. And we see Castiel's temperature is 100.9. So it shows up a lot better than if we didn't format it, okay? Let's also create another line, and we'll talk about the number pi. So maybe Castiel knows that pi is, and we'll do %1.2f. That's going to be two places after the decimal line. Let's do a /n to get down to the next line. And let's write out pi beyond that. So we'll do 3.1415265,359. 265,359. So 265,359. And what do you think we're going to get? So let's now run this in eShell. Go back and compile it. Go back and run it. And we just get 3.14 because we did that formatting, right? So that 0.2 after the decimal, that makes two places after the decimal point, right? Makes sense. Okay, the other thing we can do, so we're using %f for floats. If we're having an integer, like we say printf and we say Dean's temperature is %d, and let's do an escape character and an N to format that nicely, and we say something like 99, well, we can just do an integer, okay? So let's save it and let's run it, or compile it and run it. And we see Dean's temperature is 99. Now let's try this, 99.4. Let's save it. So now 99.4 is a float. Let's go back and compile. It compiles, okay? Now let's run it and we get this weird number showing up. So More on that later, but for right now, remember you have to have your matching data types here. So we want to make sure that's an integer if we're using %d. Anyways, I hope you found this video interesting. If you did, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications, as it really helps the channel grow. And I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.